Does anyone want to get out?
Where's my super suit?
I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass.
You know how long I've been waiting for this?
Hold on to your butts.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
Say hello to my little friend.
It's a trap.
Avengers!
Assemble.
And here we go.
Human sacrifice, dogs and cats living together, mass hysteria.
Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
And I'm all out of bubblegum.
Yo, what's good people? I apologize for being late. Lots of things going on in the 22 household. So, yeah, my bad. But, yo, we're here. We're live. I'm ready to go. I hope y'all are ready to go. Looks like Brian Peters, he is ready to go. He's even saying it. Let's go. Yes, let's go. All right. Brian's got a duck tonight, by the way. We got the duck race going on for a lovely little batch of books. So, yeah. Link is in the live chat, so if you're wanting a chance at a duck, make sure you go to last week's live. Type any comment you want, doesn't matter, and that's what we'll be picking. One of the last two ducks that we're giving away tonight before the duck race. The people that I've got right now that I know have ducks are Larry has 2, Joe has 1, Ryan Riley's got 1, Dale of Suspense, and Brian Peters. Those are the ones that've got ducks. But you still have 2 chances to get ducks. So let's give ducks away. Let's say hello to people. You'll have to forgive me. I'm having to still do adjustments as we're filming. But, yo, it's going to be fun regardless. All right? So let's say hello, folks. Cliff on Comics was here. He was the first one. He said let's go as well. So thank you, Cliff, for coming by, saying hello. I appreciate you. I just apologize for being late. Brian Peters was up next with the let's go. Yes, thank you, Brian. Bryant with I Have Comic Issues in the house says, hello, everyone. I was actually talking to Bryant earlier. He goes, can you see the top 10? I said, no. It wasn't until about 7 o'clock that the new top 10 rolled through, and I was able to, start making a list then. So, and I forgot about the duck race. That was a whole thing as well. I said, screw making a thumbnail because I didn't know if I was going to be able to, make one to associate with the list or not. So, yeah, that's why you got what you got. I took, what did I take? I took 50 minutes to make the list, I think. That's 50 minutes. So, Michael Baker in the house says, here we go. Yes, here we go. There you go. Fanboy Prime in the house as well. What's going on, Fanboy Prime? Appreciate you coming out. Thank you, sir. And Otaku Mike in the house. Yes. Awesome people doing awesome things. That's all the folks that are in chat. So, let's move on over to the to this thing here, which I gotta fix real quick. See, this is part of what I'm talking about. This is gonna be easy. There's that, and then this won't be too bad. So that's not that one. It's this one. Yeah. I gotta come in here and I gotta erase this. And I gotta paste that. Click OK. And then y'all's little lovely names should show up. There they are. So, cool. All right. Filter duplicate users. Number of winners 1. Show random names 3. 6 plus 3 is 9. Get YouTube comments. Let's see how many we got. Scroll up. 8. We got 8 comments. Fantastic. All right. And the first winner of tonight's duck is Mr. Akins. What's on the rack says times they are changing. You got a duck, sir. And we're going to take a moment to write these names down because I ain't done that yet. So, Chop and Drop is in the house this evening. Comic Book Fam, what's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Move on over here. We're going to set this for, well, if it'll stop moving, 1 minute, 22 seconds. We need to do names. I need to get that out of my way. Said your name, Mr. Akins. Said your name. Come on. Oh, bollocks. There we go. All right. Like I said, I got Larry. Joe. Larry 2. Not 3, 2. Ryan Riley. Dale of Suspense. Brian Peters. Which I still owe him a box of books. So that would actually work out. And Mr. Akins. There we go. Cool. All right. There's Mr. Akins right there. Fellow statesman, Iron Brethren. Appreciate you coming out. What else? Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Fantastic. All right. So we'll add one more duck winner at the end of the night. So stay tuned for that through a hashtag. Be thinking of what hashtag y'all want to use for this evening for that final duck. Now, tonight's list is not going to be a full list. All right. Like I said, I had 45, 50 minutes for me to be able to do this. So, but I did get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did get 7 books out of 10, which is like, that's pretty good work, honestly. Honestly, I don't know if they're necessarily my best work, but it's pretty good work. So, let's see. Jonathan, Collectibles Astonished in the house. What's going on, man? Appreciate you coming out. He's saying hello. Did I miss anybody else? If I missed you, I apologize. Hashtag snow sucks. There's our first one. Hashtag snow sucks. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Hashtag snow sucks right now is winning. Absolute Batman number 2. This is a second printing right here. This features a list of some. See, and this is the other thing. I was dealing with this the whole time as well. Page missing from reality unless you're a 5th dimensional imp. So yeah, that was fun. That was a blast. So let's try this again. Straight top 10, no alts. You know, you remind me, Mr. Akins, you remind me that I did not even go over the bottom 10. So I apologize for that. We need to do that. Hashtag no more snow, says Dagger Cards. All right, we got snow sucks and no more snow. You forgot to add Otaku Mike, bro. He won last week's duck. Did he? I went back through him. 2, 4, 6. I don't think he did, Joe. That's kind of one of the reasons why I'm late. It's because I went back through and watched everybody. Otaku Mike, did you win a duck and I just forgot about it? I don't remember this. If I'm wrong, I will make it up next month. I don't know. I don't think you did. Baker, let's see 11 through 20, please. Yes, we'll go through that. Dagger Cards, I agree with that hashtag. No more snow. All right. Hashtag bring the heat. Nice. Dagger Cards, thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate you. All right. Yeah, we'll do the bottom. We'll do the bottom. I know I'm rushing it. That's my bad. Come on. I think there's something up with their site, y'all. I'm just letting you know. Like, I've been having problems since they updated the list. Like, getting to the site loading, like, everything. I've been having issues since they updated the list. All right, here is the bottom 10. We got Absolute Batman number 1, Assorted Crisis Events. I think that's issue number 1 as well. Absolute Batman number 2, that's the first printing right there. The first printing. Absolute Batman, that's probably 3 if I had to guess, 3 or 4 if I had to guess. There is DC Comics Presents the first He-Man in comic books. The trailer dropped for He-Man Masters of the Universe. That's why that's on this list right now. Probably more hype with Assorted. What is it? Assorted. Oh, I'm blanking. Crisis Events. There you go. That's been an option, and a lot of people have just been like, that's kind of like been the book of the year. And we usually have one of those where it's like an indie that's the book of the year. I feel like Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, that was a book of the year. Something's Killing the Children, that was a book of the year. Like books like that. I feel like that's one of these. There's another Winter Sweater cover right there of Nightwing. Everybody likes Nightwing with the shirt off, apparently. There is a variant for Absolute Batman right here. That's a pre-sale. That's going up. Exquisite Corpses, that's being optioned, or that is optioned. Looks like it may be either a live action and an animated, something of that sort. More assorted Crisis Events. And then Wonder Woman. Wonder Man's premiering tomorrow. Who is going to watch Wonder Man tomorrow? Curious. What is that going for? A slab and a 9/8 is going for $75. I bought a number one. I didn't buy a slab, but I have a number one Raw that I bought for this occasion. I may need to go ahead and post that. Let's see where we're at. Comic Cap Collectibles in the house. What's going on? Rich, yo, hello, all. What's going on, man? Thank you for coming out. Sorry, I didn't mean for your little guy to just fly away so fast. Sorry, it's Shop and Drop. You forgot to add. He won the second. So yeah, he won. Like when we flipped over, for some reason the wheel had already spun, and we went in the head and drew again. Is what it boiled down to. So, and then the winner after that was, and then like the official winner that week was Brian Peters. So yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why it spun when we weren't on the page. I don't know, but that's what happened there. That's what that mix up was there. Baker says he is number 20, Absolute Batman. Oh wait, we gotta scroll back down. There we go. 18, 17, and 11. Assorted Crisis Events. Nice. Is it a good story? Is it a good read? Have you read it yet? I have all the things now. Claim 13 if that's cover A. 13. I think that is cover A. I'm pretty positive that's cover A. So yeah, you're good. Like, yeah. Looks to me as well. Cover B, I think, is like the polybagged one that's got the card in it. I think that's like, is that the one that's got gray and silver on it, or the silver? That Nightwing would be Cliff's favorite. It would. It absolutely would. I have come to realize, by the way, speaking of Nightwing, that like any shirtless Nightwing cover, that Joker has got legs. It's got money all over it. So if you find a shirtless Nightwing in the back bin and you are into, putting comics on eBay or flipping or whatever, they've got value, and they apparently hold value, because I could not find another shirtless Nightwing that was like comparable or less than what the one in the top 10's going for now. So yeah, there you go. And I'm talking like I was looking at the beach covers. I was looking at any of them. I kind of want to watch Wonder Man. It looks interesting. We're definitely going to watch it on the podcast. Going to be doing a review of it. So yeah, that'll be a thing. If you're into it and you want to know some more about it or whatever, or you want to hear some nerds talk about it and laugh and cut up and maybe even make fun of it, that's a good place to go. Dagger, definitely Cliff's favorite. Yeah, Chop was throwing wrenches last week. Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were. That's funny. You know me too well. Thank you for coming out, Cliff. Appreciate you. Yes, sir. Good to see you. Absolutely. Cliff's ears were burning. Always the lurker. A shirtless Cliff has value as well. That's great. That's freaking great. Oh, yes. Appreciate you, Otaku Mike. Thank you, sir. Hey, look who came in the building. None other than Adam from Up and Adam Comics, y'all.
So, my friend.
He says, good evening. Is your Christmas tree up and decorated yet? Absolutely not. Actually, I'm gonna take it back. I've got one tree that's still up. It's outside, and it's a part of a pear. I can't even talk. It's part of a pear, and I haven't brought that Joker back in yet. And it's like lit. It's like it's still hooked up to power and just doing its thing on its little timer. So yeah, fun stuff. Thanks for coming out, Adam. Appreciate you. No, too early. Hashtag shirtless. We got hashtag. Let's see, what was it? Hashtag snow sucks got demoted for hashtag no more snow, and now we got hashtag shirtless. Love it, my friend. Yes. Phil Ainley in the house. What's going on, Phil? Thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate you. All right, let's get to the actual top 10 now. We started off with Absolute Batman number 2. This has got a list of first appearances for the Absolute Universe and Batman's Rogues Gallery. This is a second printing as well. Very Fine's going for $12. We talked about this book last week, so this was kind of like a give me for me. The Absolute Evil is a good alternative for this book. There's several first appearances of not necessarily Rogues Galleries, but like just could be big characters for the Absolute Universe. So, and this book right now is going for like cover price, near mint $6. First appearance, Absolute Green Arrow, Hawkman, and Lex Luthor. If either of those, any three of those really, gets a number 1, I could possibly see this book going up in value. I think this also has the first appearance of the Absolute Justice League, made up of like villains. We were talking about some of those villains last week and finding some of their other first appearances as well outside of this book. So yeah, like there's a reason they made this book. They have a plan. So like, when does this plan start coming into effect? You know what I mean? That's kind of where my mind is right now. So $6 for this book. Like I said, I'm pretty positive this is cover price. Let's look at real quick. Yeah, $5.99. I mean, cover price for the book. That's not bad. Come on, go away. Shoo. All right, there we go. There's our first setup right there. Let's see where everybody is at. Hashtag assless chaps. So far, we have hashtag no more snow, hashtag shirtless, and hashtag assless chaps. Hey, y'all just keep whichever one's your favorite. That's what we're gonna do at the end of the night. 1 for 2, says Michael Baker. Up in Atom Comics. Plug for a program on Side Quest on February 1st. Stevie D's character he created, Ray Gun Rachel, and a bunch of people are drawing pretend covers for it. Nice. Okay, so Side Quest Comics, fantastic YouTuber, by the way. Up and Atom, fantastic YouTuber, by the way. Stevie D, another one that I love. He's got this character, Ray Gun Rachel. If you've seen Adam's YouTube video, he's talked about it a little bit. Stevie D's talked about it a little bit. But he's got several artists that are coming on to SideQuest's channel to show off these Ray Gun Rachel covers. So that's going to be happening February 1st. Go check it out. Go have some fun. Those are great guys. Mr. Akins is 0 for 2. Adam Ballin, 2 for 2. Bryant with 1 for 2. Black Spider's in the house. What up, my dude? What's going on, homie? Appreciate you coming out. Let's see. Hashtag nasty outside. There you go. Hashtag nasty outside. Hashtag no more snow. Hashtag shirtless. Hashtag assless chaps. There you go. Those are the hashtags that are running right now. All right, coming in number 9, we got He-Man and the Masters of the Universe number 1. This has got the first He-Man title, I believe, like the first like solo title or whatever. Looks like this is a one of 3 miniseries, and Very Fine's going for $32 right now. Like I said, the Motu trailer dropped the other day, and so that's got some people hyped, it seems like, for this. I was never a big He-Man fan. Are there any other He-Man fans in the audience tonight? Was anybody hyped for He-Man? It kind of like it kind of looks weird, honestly. It looks like a different new take on He-Man. It's almost like a, I don't know, like Jumanji vibes or something like that. Like this guy's not necessarily He-Man, and then all of a sudden he gets the sword and he goes to the land, and it's very like early 90s movies, which honestly that may be the best thing for now, because like a lot of movies have not been doing well. So like, are we going to try and hit that nostalgia kind of thing? I don't know. But yeah, Very Fine's going for $32 right now. My alternative for He-Man is He-Man Masters of the Universe #1. This is from 2013, if I remember correctly. The big thing about this was this has a first appearance from Key Collector of Despera. Despera being a villain, I believe, of She-Ra. I've been having to do a lot of research on this whole He-Man thing because, like I said, I was never a He-Man fan. I wanted to go for She-Ra. I wanted to do her first U.S. comic appearance, but yo, that thing there, first of all, it's her first U.S. comic appearance, so like, of course, it's going to have a little bit of value. Secondly, I believe it's the second to the last issue of like a 16 issue or an 18 issue run, something like that. Really low, like low run. So you know that thing couldn't have been like printed that much. And yeah, and then like her first cover appearance is like a 1 in 25 of issue #1 as well. And it's like that's a big book. That's a big book. But Very Fine's $9. I figure they'll have to have more villains come out other than, you know, what's his name? The Skull guy. That's how much I know, really. Very Fine's going for $9 though. So yeah, I went with Despera. Despera. And if I'm wrong about any of that, yo, educate me, please. Because I do not know my He-Man. I'm just being real. I'm just being real. I don't know. All right, let's see who all is in the chat. Let's see where everybody's at. Hashtag milkshake. Nice one. Michael Baker, I'll say it before Mrs. 22 shows up. Hashtag milkshake. Yeah, that could be one. That could I don't know. It's cold outside though. Like, it's cold outside. That might not make it tonight. That might not make it tonight. So yeah, we got hashtag no more snow, hashtag assless chaps, hashtag shirtless, and now hashtag milkshake, and hashtag nasty outside. Hashtag I'm gonna forget some of these. Is what's gonna happen. Oh, all right. Let's see. Oh, we got 2 for milkshake. Hashtag milkshake says Otaku Mike. Ryan Riley in the house. What is going on, man? Says, what's up, cool people? What's going on? Homie, appreciate you. Baker says, yes, my childhood had a lot of He-Man toys right next to G.I. Joe and Transformers. Yo, full-blown 80s kid right there. Full-blown 80s kid. There's my honey. Hey, honey. Love you bunches. Adam is 2 for 4. He is not in on the He-Man. That knocked him down. Jeez. Joe, I don't know that I said hello to you properly. I apologize for that. Hey, Joe. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Especially in the cold. At least cold outside. Baker is 1 for 4 as well. Mr. Akins, once the trailer came on during one of the football games, I found out my wife knows who He-Man is. She started spouting off all the characters, things you can find out about your spouse. Right? Right? That's funny. Larry L. Green Machine in the house. What's going on, Larry? You, sir, have got 2 ducks, by the way, for tonight's duck race. He is 0 for 4. Adam, that's why she married you, Mr. Akins. You're built like He-Man and have skills like Fisto. All right. Mr. Akins, she even held her hand up and said, by the power of Grayskull. Cliff on Comics, I have a great milkshake. Oh, my honey. Hey, a hashtag milkshake could help my shoulder feel better. I mean, yeah, if you put it on there, like if you just kind of held it up there, that's true. Yeah, I guess that would work. As long as you are shirtless, says Mr. Akins. Dagger cards. I'm going for an orange cream milkshake tonight now. Ooh, that kind of sounds good. I'm not going to lie. We also had Thundercats and Mask to round things out in the 80s toy box. Hey, TMNT was like late 80s. I was there. Like, I don't know what it was, but anthropomorphic characters, that was kind of my thing. So, like, TMNT, Thundercats, Howard the Duck. Like, those are the things that I remember that I was, like, all about. Ghostbusters. I was a Ghostbusters kid. And, but, yeah, that's what it was. It was Ghostbusters, TMNT, and then once Michael Keaton Batman came out, I was all about that. That's my life in a nutshell. And like I was one of those kids, I was like, this is what I'm about. Until something else like substantial grabbed it, and then I just kind of veered over that way. I wouldn't forget about this, but like then I was like, okay, this is what I'm about. All right. Moving along to number 8, we got Shirtless Nightwing. Like I said, these Shirtless Nightwing covers, y'all, the beach ones, everything, like they're $15 and up. Though every one that I found. So I don't know what the deal is with the Shirtless Nightwings, but they are very, very popular books. Near Mint's at $14. This was one of the lesser ones. And so yeah, I could not find another Shirtless Nightwing book. I just couldn't do it. Not one that was, comparable anyways. So I went for the pose because he had that very much Abercrombie and Finch pose going on over here for the snow and the skis and stuff like that. I was like, yo, this pose right here looks very Abercrombie and Finch. So I'm going with that. It's a 1 in 25 as well. Stephanie Pepper. Thought it was cool, like something different. I like the colors, like the way that they're kind of sticking out, whatnot like that. This is Nightwing issue 111. Near Mint's $9. Usually 1 in 25s when they first come out. They're $25 books. So, yeah, you may like this because of the pose. I don't know. You may not. That's the thing, too. But, yo, Shirtless Nightwing, I'm just saying, they sell. They seem to sell. So, all right. Let's see what we got going on here. Looks like a CW ad. That's pretty funny. Cliff on Comics got that Nightwing love. Untapped market, mofos. You are welcome. 0 for 6 says Larry. 2 for 6 says Adam. Mr. Akins is at 0 for 6. Here we go. Joe, the character Despera is She-Ra, who was brainwashed by Hordak, and she fights the Masters and doesn't know Adam, a.k.a. He-Man, is her brother. Oh, okay. I mean, brainwashing is definitely up Marvel's alley, but is it up? Is that? Are they going to do that for He-Man though? I don't know. That could be cool. It could be something different. So interesting. That's interesting. I never saw anything like that. I never saw like. Now that I'm looking about what Key Collector was saying, like I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense the way that they were like putting it out there. But I never saw a background said like that. 1 for 6 says Michael Baker. Nice. All right, coming at number 7, we have got Beauty number 1. This is the Jenny Frison variant right here. If it pulls up. Hey! Missing Reality. Nice. Real nice. We'll try it again. Let's see what happens. Third time's a charm? Yeah? Has anybody watched this show? It's on Hulu. I'm kind of interested in it. I'm pretty sure that my honey is now listening or watching or something like that, so it may spoil this. I wanted to like turn this on and watch it with her, and then at the end of it be like, oh yeah, it was like a comic book movie or comic book TV show. See what she had to say. I know nothing about it other than like it like is this supposed to be like a body horror like style movie or TV show? Near Mint's $53 right now. $53. I'm kind of curious. Is this any good? Has anybody been watching this? I want to know. I want to know what to expect. I also want to kind of like review this for the podcast as well, because I think that could be fun. So yeah, I went with another indie book that was a Frizen cover that was really popular and now has gone extremely down because it was once optioned, and there's been no news at all recently about this. And so, like, will it be one of those, like, where somebody says something and all of a sudden this thing just takes off kind of thing? And that book is 8 Billion Genies. I think that the Jenny Frizen cover of this is the best one out of all of them. I want this book just because of the cover. I don't even care what is the inside of the book. I just want the cover of it because I think it's fantastic. This, like I said, this was optioned at one point in time. We all know how indies go and being optioned. Like, they kind of go into option hell. So I don't necessarily know that I have any hope for anything happening of this book, but just know there was a lot of hype. This was a big book at one point in time. And for now, near meant to be $3, which is pretty much cover price for this book. Seems a little crazy. So, yeah. I think if you were holding out for 8 Billion Genies, now may be a good time to be reminded of this book and to, maybe pursue it if this was one that you're wanting for your collection. Because a lot of these number ones, there's the regular color, near mint $5. Here's the second print, $4. Third print, $2. Fourth print, $22. Wow, that's a big book. Fifth, $4. There's more first cover. Let's see, 1 in 10, $3. Blank, $5. This one right here, $3. $7 for a limited 500. 25 for that one. 6 for that one. Yeah. There's the Glitter Cat for hashtag Glitter Cat, says Michael Baker. Yeah. So I think now's the time to look at 8 Billion Genies. If you're a fan of it, if you're interested in it, or if you're wanting to look into it, and why not go for the awesome Jenny Frizen cover? So, yeah. Let's see where everybody's at, how everybody's doing. See, Baker ain't the only 80s kid in here. Oh, no, I knew there's way more than that. Y'all give me too much crap whenever I start, getting on about the 80s for it to just be Baker. Let's see. We had great things when we were kids. Albert Adams says the comic was great. I'm pretty sure he's referring to Beauty. Larry is 0 for 8. Adam is 2 for 8, with Baker being 1 for 8. My honey says that the Frizen covers are pretty. And Otaku Mike, I watched the first episode of Beauty. It wasn't bad. I don't know anything about the comic, so I can't compare the two. Nice. Mr. Akins 0 for 8. Cool. All right, on to number 6. Event Crisis. Assorted Crisis Events. Number 3. This is near mint's $20. I think this is more or less, I don't necessarily know for sure why this is on the list. My assumption is just that, like, the series in general, the story itself is just getting hot. And with it being optioned and whatnot like that, I think people are just really, really digging it. And that's why I think it's like kind of the book of the year. Where, like, of course this came out last year, but like it's now starting to take off. And people are looking for those back issues. That's my assumption. I could be completely wrong with that. And if I am and somebody wants to educate me, more than welcome to. That's just my assumption of what's going on. I have no alternatives for this whatsoever. I just don't. So, on to the next one. Mega Man Legends Timeless number 1. This is a 1 in 5 Josh Perez Transformers poster homage. We showed Transformers Unicron, I think, last week. And they did the, homage as well. There's a Transformer timeline. Okay, so this is Mega Man Legends timeline. I think there's a Transformers timelines as well. But that's an expensive book in 9.8, like near mint. Like that's a $80-something book from what cover price was saying. I was like, I can't do that one. So near mint's going for $20 right now. Oh, pardon me. $19 for this book. I looked for another poster homage. I couldn't find one off the cuff, so yeah, we're there with that. So another wash on that one. Let's see where everybody's at now that we got even numbers. Larry is 0 for 2 or 0 for 10. Mr. Akins, Michael Baker's 1 for 10. Adam is 2 for 10. A great homage from the 80s. Rub it in, why don't you? Rub it in, why don't you? I'm going to be real. Never watched the Transformers movie. I've watched the Michael Bay one. I've never watched the cartoon movie, though. I know something substantial happens, but I've never watched the cartoon movie. I just wasn't a Transformers kid growing up. Let's see. Joe says you should have went with the Transformers the movie #1 from IDW. All right, let's take a look, Joe. Let's take a look. Transformers the movie #1. Transformers the movie #1. You said IDW though. The animated movie. I assume that's the one. Yeah, I'm assuming that's the one. Come on. Wow. Balls. Balls. 86 cartoon is classic. I have, what do I have? I have seasons 1, 3, and 4, I think, on DVD. I bought those when like my son was like really young, like in womb young. And he has never cared anything about watching those. That's not bad. I guess that's just like a zoomed in version of that. I mean, that's not bad. What is this going for? Very Fine's $23. $23, dadgummit. That's still, I mean, $23. What was the other one? That was a Very Fine for $23, by the way. So let's go back. What was Near Mitts 14, Last Sale 10. Okay, so you're looking at like about the $15 range. More than likely. No Grade went for $3, and that was this year, like 6 days ago. Okay, so it's probably close. Let's see. What was this one? This was 19. So yeah, it'd be close. Close enough if you like it. Okay. Okay, I'm not going that far. It's getting on my nerves, starting to piss me off now. The animated movie. Yeah. I know something substantial happens, bro. You have no idea. It rocked our Right, it rocked y'all's worlds. It did nothing for me. Absolutely, positively nothing for me. Let's see what we got. I have waited an eternity for this. It's over. Prime. Sure. Yeah. That's probably a movie quote, and I just don't know it. The viewing order, Transformers seasons 1 and 2, the 86 movie, then 3 and 4. Okay, that makes sense. Because there's like a drastic change in like the opening credits or whatever. When and there's a bunch of people, I'm like, who's this guy right here? Like, because I'm sitting there ripping them, trying to make digital copies of them so that, we can watch them and whatnot. And yeah, that makes sense. I still haven't recovered from the Transformers movie. He came back, y'all. It's not like Uncle Ben. Jeez. I still blame Hot Rod. Hashtags Joe is very patient. Oh man, y'all are funny. All right, let's move on to some art germ here in this number 4. This is Psylocke Ninja number 1, Stanley art germ, 1 in 200 Virgin variant. Very cool style for this right here of Psylocke. Very fitting for the character as well. Near Mint's going for $381, y'all. $381.
Yeah, how about that? If she'd just got 99, she wouldn't have made it. But she got 100.
$381. That's bananas. All right, so my alternative for this book, that's not even the first time Art Germ is drawn. And I don't even think this is the first time Art Germ is drawn Psylocke. But here is Art Germ Psylocke right here. It's a Virgin variant as well. It's a 1 in 100, not a 1 in 200, but 1 in 100. Psylocke number 1. Near Mint's $50. This has been out since 2020. This came out last year. No, not last year. 2 years ago. It's not even been out a full 2 years. $50 Near Mint's. If you want some Stanley art germ, I'd say look for this book right here. Look for this book right here. So yeah, it's my alternative. That's what I'm sticking to. I do like the style of this though. That's very cool. Like that, Asian style. Very cool. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Let's see. There's lots of people saying things. Cliff on Comics, childhood trauma will get you. Let's see. Optimus Prime was our after-school dad. I'm talking Mike. Look, 22 is not the... Look, 22, it's not the same when he came back. What, was he bad? I guess they have a tendency of doing that. He might have been bad. Is that what it was? He was bad. Up at Adam 2 for 11, but got the trade dress version. Nice. Those are some skippy chicken legs. 1 for 12 says Baker. 2 for 12 says Adam. Joe says Prime came back twice. Once as a zombie and then returned for real to stop the red virus. See, you got him back twice. My honey is all about the pretty books, y'all. I'm just letting you know. All about the pretty books. Yes. 1 for 12 says Larry. 1 for 12 says Joe. Let's see. Hashtag trauma. That's great. All right. Coming in at number 3, we have got Action Comics number 645. This features the first appearance of Maxima in comic books. So help me. Now, the big deal about Maxima right now and why people are looking for this book is because it looks like we may be getting Maxima in the Man of Tomorrow movie. However, I've heard that what she's wanting is to mate with Superman. Like she's looking for a viable mate to conceive an heir to the throne. And Superman she has got eyes all up on Superman. Very Fine's going for $14. I'm not gonna lie, I was listening to Josh with Dinner Nerds the other day when he was talking about this as well. And I kind of agree with him that I'm kind of worried about that. Do we need a full movie of this woman just kind of being all over Superman and making all kinds of sexual references and jokes throughout a Superman movie? Because that's kind of James Gunn's thing. You know what I mean? So if I thought James could help himself, then I'd feel better about this, but I don't know that he can help himself though. I don't know. What do y'all think? What do y'all feel about Maxima and her possibly just wanting, Superman as a specimen, as a baby daddy? How do y'all feel about this? Also, another thing that's been mentioned is that we may get the Flash in the Superman Man of Tomorrow movie. And I've talked about this once before, and I feel firm on this very much that if we get the Flash, I think we're going to get the Wally West Flash. I really feel like that's what we're going to get. Now, this isn't the first appearance of Wally West as the Flash. Of course, we all know him as the Kid Flash, and then him becoming the Flash. It was, from what I was reading, it was Crisis on Infinite Earths number 12, when Wally took up the mantle of the Flash. But this is his number one. This is like his book, his ongoing series. This is volume 2 of The Flash. So I think this is a pretty big, important book. And Near Mint's this book are going for $13. I really think this could be like the book that people, I really think this could be the book for The Flash. Yeah, especially if we went with Wally West. Now, if we go with Barry, I'm washed on this. But I really think we could go with Wally West here. Wow. December, a sale of this book went for $21 on Very Fine. I did not realize that. What's over here? What am I doing? Very Fine's at $14. Okay. $15 for that. So maybe geez, that was a big one last sold. $24 for a Very Fine? Good Lord. It makes me feel like I need to sell my Flash now because $21 for a Very Fine, that's kind of crazy. Especially when August, when it sold for $8 in Near Mint. I think you can find this book for a good price and probably less than that Maxima, especially right now. So that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. Let's see where everybody's at. Hashtag blame Hot Rod. Yes, she wants to knock boots with Superman, and I will so take her. Jeez. Who is Maxima? I can't remember exactly how it was described. I want to feel like she was the leader of a race, but I have to do some more research because I don't know. I just straight up don't know. I can't remember how it was explained to me, like who the character is. But it's another one of those like gun picks where it's like Maxima, who? You know what I mean? So 2 for $14 says Larry. Same as for Mr. Akins. Michael Baker 1 for $14. Larry, I got Dale's too. Nice. Timmy's is closing. Time to head over to Harvey's for my orange cream milkshake. Nice. Nice. Have a good one, Dagger. Appreciate you coming out, man. Let's see. Joe, Maxima is the alien princess who's seen and heard about Superman's heroics and decided she wants him to mate with an sire and heir. She's even go as far as tricking him into thinking Lois is dead. Well, all right then. That sounds like a Jerry Springer right there. Dagger Cards throwing up the alcohol-free January. That is coming to a close, but he's doing this in honor of Canadian Cancer Society for alcohol-free January in honor of his dad who passed away from esophagus cancer back in 2021. There's the link if you want to go check it out, possibly donate. But yeah, go see what that's all about. Cliff on comics. She is the queen of Almerac. Almerac. I don't even know what Almerac is. Maxima was present during the Doomsday Battle. You'd think it would give her street cred. No, no street cred. Come on. Amazing Spider-Man number 11. This is a variant cover right here. It features, I'm assuming, the first cover appearance of Simbi, as well as this contains the first, is it the first appearance? No, just cover. Debut of Technoracnid costume. First appearance of Wretched, Plague RX, and cover of Simbi. So just the cover. All right, I don't know what the hype is over this whole Simbi character. I don't know why people are getting whatever over that. This stuff gets weird, honestly. Near Mint's $22 for this book. I think this is solely because of that first cover, really. Because all the rest of them are sitting in around $8. Which, what's the normal price? Is this an $8 book normally? Are we being serious? Mother F, it is. Oh my gosh. That makes me want to vomit. $8 freaking for Amazing Spider-Man? No, thank you. I'm glad I'm not an Amazing Spider-Man fan. Are you kidding me? $8? Who can afford to keep up with Spider-Man? The 1%? What are we doing? Ugh. That's insane. So yeah, this is like that's cover price for all these rest of them. But Near Mitt's $22. It's got to be because of the first cover appearance of Simbi. That's what I was going off of, anyways, when I was doing this alternative. And I went with Spider Boy. That seems to be the last character that people got really, really hyped for. This character even wound up having his own series. This was the one that everybody was going after because not only does it have the first appearance of Spider Boy in comic books, but it also has the first cover appearance as well. This was a secret spoiler variant. Near Mitzvah's book now $7. $7. So less than cover price for that other book. And yeah, this used to be a really big book. Like people really, really wanted to get this. And now we're at $7. 7. That's crazy. That's crazy. Just the thought of that. So yeah, that's my alternative for this. Spider-Man number 7. First appearance of Spider-Boy in comics. First cover appearance as well. There you go. Over Simbi. Simbi. Not Simba, but Simbi. Let's see where everybody's at. Marvel reaching for the younger audience. But are they, though? Is Simbi supposed to be part of that whole, like, Spidey and his amazing friends? Is that what that character is from? That'd be kind of interesting if it was, to a certain extent, in the sense of, like, could that also make those other Spider-Man characters maybe, like, pop? I don't think it would or will, but, like, there's always that possibility, you know? Hashtag 1%. That's probably the easiest hashtag of the night right there. Hashtag 1%. Cliff is correct. The comics, she is the Queen of Almerac, and she is a Superman animated series. Maximum was known as the Princess instead, which some called out as incorrect. Oh, well, all right then. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to DC and Superman, like, I don't question Cliff at all. I'm gonna be real with you, like, and anybody else, like, it's hard for me to be like, I don't know about that, Cliff. Like, the Cliff seems to know his stuff when it comes to DC and Superman. Like, it's kind of uncanny. Cliff on Comics doubles the 1%. Up and Adam, $8 isn't even worth it to give a number on the 22 show. I'm just saying, like, it's not even worth. No, in no way, shape, form, or fashion should that be an $8 book. Like, is it double sized? Like, this is just a normal issue, isn't it? What are we doing? $8? Like, this doesn't even say that it's double sized or nothing, y'all. Like, let's look at the other ones. Okay, let's look. Okay, so it's $9.75 legacy number. God bless. Cover price, get your shit together. All your shit. Get all your shit together and get it in a bag. I don't care what you do with it after that. Just get it in a bag. Take it to the shit store and sell it. I don't care what you do. Just get it in a bag. All your shit together in a bag. All right, let's try this again. Me. It makes me so mad. Obviously, it makes me mad. But so maybe because this is like an anniversary, that's not, $9.75. That may have something to do with it. It may be a bigger size book, which may warrant the more like higher price tag. But like, oh my gosh, there's more. Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, I like the Stitch one. That's cool. I like the Stitch one. I still wouldn't pay $8 for it. Liber Mayho. People have been all over some Liber Mayho. Spider-Man. There's the retro Halloween mask one. I like those. Those are kind of fun. Outside of that, I don't know. Yeah. Anyways, all right. Cool. That's rant over. I can't do it anymore. Rant is over now. All right, let's see where everybody's at. 1 for 16 says Michael Baker. Couple comics in the house. Quick hello before I start up. Keep collecting. Comic fans. Appreciate you coming out, Will. Thank you so much. Spider-Boy. Heck yeah. See, I'm not even a Spider-Boy fan. I don't care about Spider-Boy. But I know a lot of people care about Spider-Boy. And I know a lot of people wanted that book. That was like, I think I sold my copy for like $25 or something like that. Now it's a $7 book. 3 for 16 says, Adam, Mr. Akins, is Absolute Batman the new Spider-Boy? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I think, honestly, the Absolute Universe depends on how it lands. Like, there's got to be an end somewhere. And should it be sooner rather than later? Like, do you sit there and end it on top? Because, like, Batman, of course, is killing it. But, like, Superman is not. We talked about the number one last, week or so. Like, how much like, its cover price. You can buy it. However, Wonder Woman got a huge spike because her and Batman met up. And is that the thing? Is that what Ultimates didn't do? Like we never saw where Ultimate Spider-Man met somebody and it made a book pop off. You know what I mean? So, like, I wasn't reading Ultimate Spider-Man, so I don't know, did those characters intermingle? I assume, like, Ultimate Endgame that they did. But is that what Ultimate was missing? Because I think Absolute has the ability to do something awesome and something that Marvel's, in my opinion, yet to be able to do. Other than maybe like Brian Michael Bendis, Ultimate Spider-Man. But we saw those in dollar bin books. Dollar bin boxes. So, like, I don't even know that Ultimate Spider-Man, when it first came out, had the legs necessarily that Absolute has. But yeah, I think Absolute Batman depends on the landing. And I think if Scott Snyder ever gets tired of writing it, he ought to just land the plane and just end it. I don't know that somebody else could take over afterwards and it'd be okay. So that's just kind of, I mean, think about it. Like, when you think about Batman Volume 2, like, everybody talks about Court of Owls. Everybody talks about, what's that guy's name? Crap. It's at the very end of the book. I can't even remember his name now. It's a villain. He was speculated on there for a bit for ridiculous reasons. Anyways. No, like, nobody else really talks about, like Batman Volume 2. It's just the Court of Owls stuff. Like, that's it. So, and then, like, nobody, I haven't heard anybody, praise Batman Volume 3. And that went through, like, 3 different writers, if I remember right. You had Tom King for the first 100 issues or something. And then you had Tynion step to the plate. Oh, I didn't read any of Tynion's. And then you had Chip Zdarsky end it. I didn't hear good things about that. So, I don't know. I have the Secret Spoiler cover slab 9.8 CGC times 2. Nice. Cup's got his too. Talking Mike, The Amazing Spider-Man 11 is an oversized issue. Normally it's $4.99. Okay, all right. If it's oversized, I apologize. If it's oversized, I wanted to see that, and that's kind of where I was going with all that. I didn't know if it was necessarily oversized though. I was hoping, because dadgummit. Cliff says he would almost agree though that Absolute Batman is the next Spider-Boy. I don't know that. I don't know. Dale Suspense in the house. Iron Brethren, appreciate you coming out, sir. Says hello. What's going on, Dale? Everybody saying hello to Dale. Dale, you missed a brutal list. We got our ass kicked tonight. Larry 2 for 16. Cali Comics in the house. What is going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Let's see. Catching up on everybody. I kind of went on like 2 or 3 rants there. So I hope you got your money's worth out of it. It's absolutely free. But yeah. As Absolute Batman, the Wolverine of the X-Men, would we have an X-Men comics today without Wolverine? Ooh, would we have an X-Men comics today without Wolverine? Would we have an X-Men comics today without Wolverine? That's an interesting question. Have you ever thought about the fact that, like, if Wolverine doesn't have claws and is like straight up, if Wolverine doesn't have claws, even if he's the killer that we all know, but if he doesn't have those claws, he is probably the most unusable mutant. I don't want to say unusable. He's not the coolest one anymore. You know what I mean? Like, if Wolverine doesn't have claws, I don't think he's the coolest mutant anymore out of the whole lineup. Like, his mutant you've got his mutant power is healing. Like, that's it. And then, of course, like, you know, he's got all the training and stuff like that, the Black Ops, and like that makes him more of a badass and whatnot. But like, I think, yes, the X-Men went on for years and years and years without Wolverine showing up. So, and like, I mean, we've had other teams do things. Like, we've had the New Mutants, we've had X-Factor, we've had X-Force, we've had Alpha Flight. So, yeah, I firmly believe that we'd still have the X-Men without Wolverine. I don't know that it necessarily would be as cool, though. I don't know if they would have the hype without Wolverine, though. Cali Comics, nah, Absolute Batman is like 2 Wolverines tall. That's freaking great. We accept your apology. Oh man, Mr. Akins, what? We need to do a Q&A night. Tell me what character in the X-Men can sell a solo title. What character in the X-Men can sell a solo title? It really depends on the writer, man. Right? Like, how many X-Men have had solo titles? I don't think Colossus has had one. Nightcrawler's had a solo title. He's had a miniseries for sure. Magic's had a miniseries. I think with the Magic hype, I think Magic, you put the right writer on Magic, I think she could sell a solo title. Cyclops has had a couple of solo series. Cyclops just kind of sucks though. Like, I don't like Cyclops. Who could? Storm? I think her series has done really well. She had a solo series. Let's see. We had Wolverine, Cyclops. Now, could any of them sell like Wolverine though? I don't know that any of them could. I don't know that any of them could sell quite like Wolverine, but like, what character is quite like Wolverine though as well? Like, none of them are necessarily like of that. Gambit. Gambit can't even sell like Wolverine does though. Gambit's probably, I think, the closest you'd get to like a Wolverine style character. I like Gambit's power set way better. I think it's way cooler mutant power set, but I still don't think he has the audience that Wolverine has. Like, Wolverine's gone, what, like 9 volumes? Solo titles? So, here we go. I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. Cliff said Cyclops. Yes, Cyclops has had one. Storm. I agree with that. Storm has done well. Phoenix, I don't think Phoenix has done that well. Like, I think she's had 1 or 2. I don't think she's done that well. But yeah, Nightcrawler have, yeah. So there's several that haven't. I just don't think any of them have necessarily. If we're comparing to Wolverine and the long hold of that, no. Like, I think Wolverine's too big of a fan favorite. I really think Gambit is the only one that could possibly hold up to what Wolverine can do, and even then, he still can't do it. Like, he still can't do it. He has super sense, bro. Can smell pancakes 3 miles away. That is true. The super senses, yes. Bryant, he would be a Puck that needs a sword. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if he didn't have the claws, yeah. Like, he really, like, I think he would be better than Puck. I enjoy Puck. I like Puck. I think Puck's pretty freaking awesome. But, yeah, like, if he doesn't have those claws, how many people actually like Wolverine then? Let's be real. I don't think many of us as kids think he's cool at that point in time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think any of us think he's necessarily as cool if he doesn't have it. I'll stop. I'm getting 22 off time. No, I like these kind of questions. I think they're fun and they're thought provoking and whatnot like that. I like being able to nerd out like that. It's really fun for me. So yeah, like when I sit there and do that kind of stuff, like I just kind of jump into it and have fun with it. Wolverine ruled the late 80s and the 90s. His popularity sold a lot of X-Men. I agree. I agree completely on that. It did. It absolutely did. There's no denying it. I don't think he would be the character he is without his claws. Jim Lee was X-Men in the 90s. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, Jim Lee was. Yeah. You ain't wrong. Ooh, not Wolverine. I didn't really read the 90s X-Men books. I think for the 90s, it was the cartoon. You know what I mean? Now, like, thinking about it, I think for the 90s, it was more the cartoon than anything else. Like, that was getting a lot of people's attentions as far as the X-Men goes. And Batman, for that matter. And Spider-Man. And what, like, that went to all the normies. You know what I mean? Like, anybody who's anybody, a kid or whatever, would watch those cartoons. You didn't necessarily have to be into, like, the comic books or anything like that. You just watched cartoons because everybody was watching those cartoons as kids. So, and like Wolverine was portrayed as a really cool character on that cartoon. You know what I mean? And so, like, I think that's where a lot of, more Wolverine hype was from that cartoon. So, but as far as comic books go, I agree that, like, Jim Lee did it. I just don't know that it wasn't not with Wolverine, though. Like, I think, that run, the first 30 issues, I think they spanned across lots of those characters. So they didn't really, I could go with that, I guess. They didn't really sit there and deal with Wolverine a ton. Now I feel like I'm just talking myself into it. Kelly Comics, I actually prefer Silvestri's X-Men art over Lee's. Ooh. Gambit is a test tube, Mr. Sinister's baby. Don't talk about my Ribby like that. Adam says, I'd buy a Goblin Queen book. Well, we got close. We had, what was that other one that came out? The Halloween. What was that? Wow, what was that character's name? I can't think of it. Hallows Eve. That's what it was. Hallows Eve. We had that. That was a thing. Up in Cliff on Comics, I can see it. Yeah. Yeah, but Lee sold more than anyone. Liefeld was only one running similar numbers. Yeah, but they printed how many of that book, though? Like, that book was printed a lot. That X-Men one was printed a lot. But 5 covers of X-Men helped boost those. Yeah. Yes, it did. X-Force 1 cover A was printed more, but X-Men 1 overall sold more copies. But is that because of the, they could see the characters and like recognize those characters more? Maybe. I don't know. I think I still have a box somewhere with about 10 of each cover. Nice. Let's see. I can't think of it immediately. You're right. That's my cue for my brain to be like, hey, stupid, wake up. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right. On to number 1, which y'all have been waiting for now. Assorted Crisis Events number 8. This came out here last week. And near mint to $36. Now, what's weird, I guess more so, is you got this cover here, this 36, that's the comic strip style cover. And then you've got this one here that's $5. And so what's the deal? See, that I don't know. I want to say that it was like issue 8 that was being printed on newsprint paper. And so, like, is the cover that way as well? Like, what's the deal with that? I'm curious if anybody knows. I would love to like be educated on that because I have no idea. I have no idea what's going on with that. But that's our last book. I have no alternative for that at all. So finishing out 1 for 17, 2 for 17 says Larry, 2 for 17 says Mr. Akins, 3 for 17 says Adam, and Callie with that trade dress is atrocious. It looks like it changes, like from book to book. It's kind of weird. I don't know why you'd put that much effort in a trade dress, honestly. Cool. So, hashtag, what are we thinking? We've had several of them throughout the night that were all fun and games and hilarious. But what are we thinking as far as hashtag? Gotta know so I can put this thing in here and get us a hashtag going. Hashtag off topic. That's that's honestly kind of that's I like that one, Mr. Akins. I'm not gonna lie. Hashtag no snow. I'm in Alabama, sir, and we did not get any snow. I was kind of hoping for a snow day. Hashtag can't think of a hashtag. Oh, we got 2 for hashtag no snow. That's an easy one. Hashtag Mr. Akins has the power. Mrs. Akins has the power. Yes. That's pretty great. All right. I think we're going to go hashtag no snow. It's easy. It's simple. It's relatable. So let's do that. Hashtag Brian Peters even came in. Hashtag no snow. So yes, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to reset the draw right here. Hashtag no snow. Go ahead and start throwing that into the live chat. And that's going to be our last hashtag for the evening and for the month, actually. Hashtag milkshakes. No. Milkshake snow cone. Oh, man. All right, we got Tucker Mikey in. We got Ryan Riley in. We got Dale of Suspense in. There's Larry. There is Brian Peters. Up at Adam. Callie's. Oh, no, snow. Mr. Akins is in. Looks like Brian is in. We've got Jonathan Collectibles Astonish. Let's see. That's why Mr. Akins has the good life. His wife was secretly one of us, says Joe. That's hilarious. Hashtag no snow if you want in for a chance at getting a duck for the last duck race of the month. Comic Trolling Troll, what is going on? Thanks for coming out. Says hashtag no snow. He is in there. Appreciate you. Where's my mouse at? I want to make sure that I don't touch this thing again. So, all right. I gotta move this page. While y'all doing that, let's go ahead and let's show off the books that we're giving away. Big, thick box of comics.
Big thick box of comics. I can pick it up. It's too heavy.
Awesome. I need to fix that. I said that last time. Cool. Dark Crisis, #1. Since the beginning of the year, I'm trying to get those #1s in for y'all. So y'all have somewhere to start. Doctor Strange. Technically not a #1, but it has a big giant #1 over there on the other corner. This is issue #14. It's got a really cool cover. Jason Aaron writing. This is the whole new Marvel now. So that's why it was a #1 or whatever. But yeah. It's got skulls and stuff on it. It's a cool cover. Marauders, #1. It's 1 in 10. And then Dark Knight 3, The Master Race, book 1. I'm pretty sure this is a 1 in 25. So there you go. 4 #1s going to one lucky winner when we finish this duck race up. Looks like Black Spiders is in. Ryan Riley, Joe, Cliff, Cup, Callie likes to mess with me. Joe Cliff. Yeah. 3G in the house. What is going on, 3 Good Nerds? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. I also want to highlight some highlighting folks. There it is. Comic Trolling Trolls. What's going on? Thanks for coming out. Kelly Clarkson, American Rob. What? Let's see. Joe says the whole Marvel Now era was what ruined Marvel Comics once they started all that reboot crap. Yeah, I could go for that. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that it just seemed like they were trying to force, and it was just not working at all. So, I don't know. Like, I get wanting to like have a new roster of people in and stuff like that, as far as your heroes and whatnot, but it needs to feel more organic. And I kind of think that's why, like, when you brought Miles in, like, you weren't taking Peter away. Like, Peter, like, you still had your 616 Peter, and he was doing his thing. But, like, you were just replacing this new Spider-Man that, like, you'd been around for however many years. And so I think it felt more organic when that happened. But you also, like I said, you also just weren't taking, like, what everybody knew away. Whereas a lot of that Marvel Now stuff, like, it was just like, oh, we're replacing them all. And it's like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks. Appreciate you. It's not like I haven't been watching these people for years or reading them or whatever. So, it's hip, it's now, it's wow, and how. Marvel don't let writers get creative. I could see that. Marvel needs to cut half its line. I agree. DC needs to quit putting out so many Batman books. Barry Allen to Wally West was organic. I agree. I mean, Wally had already sat there and like been in there and been in the line and stuff like that, and then Barry gave himself up, and then Wally took over. So, yeah, and nobody had a problem with that. Well, I'd say for the most part, nobody had a problem with that. I'm sure somebody did. So, don't worry, Kathleen Kennedy is in charge now. Nothing to fear, Marvel fans. Oh, makes me want to go watch Alkalites for the first time. Oh, man. Awesome. All right. Let's see what we got. What else do we got? We got the Comically Comics podcast. New episode came out today. Let's put you on the right screen for that. Men in Black. We got a series that we call Movies You Didn't Know Were Comic Books, and Men in Black was one of the ones on our list. I feel like a lot of people don't know that Men in Black from 1997 was actually based off of a comic book series from Aircel. So there's 2 volumes of it, 6 issues in total. And so we reviewed the movie Men in Black from 1997. Fun, fan favorite movie, I believe, for a lot of people. And that's out today. All podcast catchers, include Spotify and Apple Podcasts. We also just read all 6 issues of that Aircel and did a review on that. And that will be coming out next Monday as well. So, cool stuff for Men in Black. We'll be doing Wonder Man as well. We're breaking it up in 2 of them. So, yeah. That's where we're at. Callie says, oh, heck yeah, I got to get caught up on comics. Yes. Hey, if you haven't listened since before Christmas or something like that, we had a Christmas episode, and that was pretty fun. We did, what's that guy? Zeb Wells' Sleigh Bells. That was, I think Up and Adam would probably really enjoy that one as well. Like, he likes weird stuff. So, I think he would enjoy Sleigh Bells. But yeah, it was fun times. Fun stuff. All right, I've held y'all long enough. Let's go ahead and let's run this. Let me see real quick. Let's make sure that it's not giving a duck away without me being on the page. Hashtag. Okay, cool. Jada Pinkett ruined Will Smith. I kind of wonder if Will Smith ruined himself on that. He like, I don't know. And his son, Jaden, he turned hard left. I don't know what that boy's doing. All right. Here we go. We're going to run this, give a duck away, do a duck race, let y'all go live the rest of your lives this week. Hopefully y'all stay warm. And here we go. Winner is Otaku Mike. You have got the last duck of the month, sir. Congratulations. All right. There we go. We got Larry. We got Joe. We got Larry. We got Ryan Riley, Dale, Brian, Mr. Akins, Otaku Mike. Take her name out of your damn mouth. Callie, I was thinking the same things when he said, yeah, I'm just saying, like, Jaden, what are you doing? Callie, hashtag rigged. All right. Hey, if that's what you want to do, man. I'm talking Mike. Can I give my duck to Callie? If that's what you want, let me know. It's your duck. Do whatever you want with it, sir. Yeah. Heck no, I don't want the duck. I didn't even enter. All right. Cool. Callie, you got a duck. Done. All right. 1 minute, 22 seconds left. Here we go. We've set this. And Ryan, I'll take it. That's great. All right, here we go. Shuffle 1, 2, 3, and start. All right. Got Ryan Riley, Dale Suspense, Brian Peters, Joe, Larry 1 and 2, Callie, and Mr. Akins. Everybody's after Callie's duck. Everybody. 1 minute left to see what happens with Callie's duck. He's sitting in the back. Like, he's got good positioning. I'm not going to lie. With 53 seconds left on the clock. Like, he's doing pretty good. Larry, one of your ducks is a clown. Mr. Akins is a doctor. And then the rest of them are just, like, random whatever ducks. Like, 3 of them are actually just regular old ducks. Let's see. Callie says, if I win, I press second Taco Mike. 30 seconds left. That's freaking great. Whoo. All right, 22 seconds left on the clock. Larry says he needs to quit clowning around. Right? 15 seconds left. And everybody's falling back but Ryan Riley and Mr. Akins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Larry, you won this month. Congratulations, sir. I'm kind of glad I have not sent your package off yet because I can just put this all together now. Congratulations, Larry. You've got this month's books. All right, I'm close that out because it's going to get on my nerves. I'm not going to lie. All right, cool. That is it. Dr. Doom. Dr. Doom. Nice. I like it. Right on. Thanks. You're welcome, Larry. Thank you. Appreciate you. I believe I still got your address from last time. So if not, I'll reach out. But I'm pretty sure you sent it to me last time. And like I said, I hadn't sent your stuff off yet, which I'm kind of glad. So we're good. Everybody's saying congrats, Larry. Congratulations. Callie, you gave me a losing duck. Mike, that's like getting a scratcher for Christmas. I want a refund. Good thing it was free. Got what you paid for. Well, you can't win without him, that's for sure. All right. You're welcome. Woo! It was worth the raise in blood pressure. Oh, that's great. Y'all are raising my blood pressure. From all this laughter, my face turns red. All right, cool. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I appreciate y'all so much. I hope y'all have a blessed, safe week. Y'all stay warm out there. Come back next month. Let's do it all over again. New books to give away, new comics to talk about, new stuff to laugh about. Yo, if y'all want to do a Q&A one night instead of the top 10, let me know in the comments or wherever you want to let me know. And hey, I'd be down for it. Like just rapid fire, just question. Like we'll do a deep dive into some stuff. I got no problems with that. I'll have fun with it. I'll even invite some folks on. We'll have a good time. So anyways, like I said,